Hey, thanks for tuning in. What I want to talk about today is podcasting, specifically video for podcasting. A lot of people are doing video these days. There's a ton of video out there. Those of you that are doing this, you all know how all this works. But specifically, I want to get into the idea of video podcasting from a mobile perspective, being on the go. When you are a serious video blogger, vlogger, you've got your studio set up. You've got your gear all set up. It's probably pretty much static. It doesn't move much. You know how it all works. You just go in, set up, shoot your piece, edit it, publish it, bang, done, right? How do you do that when you're on the go? You have to either take all your stuff with you and reset it up, which is a total pain, or you have to have a secondary setup. You have to have a mobile video podcasting setup, and that's what I want to talk about today. I found a few pieces of gear that are incredibly compact, versatile, and provide amazing results. That's the biggest issue with the mobile aspect of this stuff, is most of it does not produce quality results. So again, this is not going to be a stellar HD TV network broadcast type of setup and gear, but it's definitely going to be way above and beyond what the average consumer setup might look like or feel like or produce results for. So why am I talking about mobile video podcasting, doing a video podcast, but being here at home? Why am I not on the go? Hello? Okay, so this is mobile. This is what I'm talking about. When you are away from your setup studio and you still need to grab what it is you've got to grab and produce what you have to produce and get it out there, you've got to use the tools that you've got accessible to you. And these are definitely the tools that I wanted to talk to you about today. So here we go. So there are about a half a dozen components that make this whole thing work. 3 of which are hardware, 3 are software, and what I want to do is just give a really quick rundown right now. First and foremost is the iPhone 5 itself. I've been doing some research, finding out that there are a lot of things going on within the media creation of which I'm using myself. This video podcast was shot, edited, and everything for the most part except for probably one JPEG image of the setup itself, which was shot with a different camera. But other than that, everything about this was shot on the iPhone 5. But what I've added is a few extra pieces of hardware, a couple extra pieces of hardware. First and foremost, the Olloclip wide-angle 3-in-1 add-on lens. It's a wide-angle, macro, and fisheye, and I'm using the wide-angle on this simply because with video podcasting, talking head stuff, you don't need that nearly as much. But if you're going to have cutaway shots of actual video, you're going to want that wide angle. It's that much better. The second piece is the iRig MIC Cast, which is an inexpensive additional mic, and it does make a big difference. As a matter of fact, when I set up to shoot this earlier, I had to actually shut off my Mac because it picked up the fan of the desktop Mac machine and added to the whirring sound in the background, and it was just kind of annoying, and I thought, let's just cut that out because that's why you added an additional external mic.
Okay, so you're probably asking by now, why is he using such a remote location to do this? And well, that's the reason is because I can, and it's to prove the point that this is about mobile video production, mobile video blogging, so to speak. And sometimes from a journalistic run and gun perspective, you have to be able to just use the tools that you have at hand, but have the best possible results from those tools. And like I said earlier, that's where things have a tendency to go wrong, and that's where I want to show that this setup really holds up.
Sometimes it's the little detail things that really make a difference. If you can grab an extra 5% quality in everything that you're doing, including setup, attention to detail, each piece of gear you're using, a little bit of attention to detail with lighting, a 5% tweak on all those areas added up, combined, can make a really big difference in your final result. So there you go. That's my take, and let me know what you